And now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with 3 5-minute rounds of Bantamweight MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of BMF space, holding an MMA record of 7 wins and 2 losses. Representing Japan and Chinese Taipei, Katsuaki Aoyagi. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of Team Rookie, representing South Korea, Sirius Jang Seon Gyu.
All right, athlete center. You both understand the rules. Let's keep this clean, keep it active. Obey my instructions at all time. Touch glove if you want, back to your corners.
Referee
Judge.
Mohammed Sulaiman, the third man in the squared circle here at One Friday Fights 100. Katsuaki Aoyagi in the black and white, Jang Seon Gyu in the red and white. And we are underway in Bantamweight mixed martial arts. Jang is a very good grappler, Brian. Aoyagi devastating on the feet. Nice contrast of styles here.
Indeed, Mitch, contrast of styles. Both guys, though, I think going to be aware that the other has good punching power, accurate shots. Jang in his previous fight showed us his ability to move off the ropes, use his footwork, his jab to set up the right hand. But Aoyagi, that knockout power. Aoyagi going to have to be careful of the takedown. It's good that he's taking his time here, measuring, but moving out the right hand into the left hook right off the bat.
This is the third opponent for Aoyagi to be out of South Korea, and he says, it's just my fate to fight Koreans at this stage in my career. He knows they're ultra tough, they're very talented and well-rounded, but he's got 2 knockout victories over them, and he plans on making it 3, utilizing that low calf kick early on in this first round, trying to shut down that leg. And beautiful shot, retaliated by Jang.
That's right, the calf kick there. Aoyagi moving in with the left hand again. We saw moments ago, he took the jab to the body there. Oh, a right hand into the left hook there. They're trading on the ropes already, Mitch.
Wow, swinging wildly in the first. But that's that danger of standing in front of Aoyagi like that. He's got such power inside that right hand, and he closes the distance very well. Jang a little bit reactive in that exchange, a little bit wild with his swinging. Needs to stay composed, not leave his chin up in the air, because one touch from Aoyagi and you are waking up looking at the lights.
You're right, Mitch. Aoyagi, a ton of power. He does need to be careful, though, that he doesn't ride too much weight on the front foot after that right hand. We've seen Jang be very good with his footwork, be evasive and counterpunch. So Aoyagi needs to make sure that he doesn't get overzealous. Again, leading in there with big shots. The payoff is big, but so is the risk.
No risk, no reward here at One Friday Fights 100. What a card, what a fight to kick us off on this huge event we have all night long. So many great matchups in store for the fans at home and inside the stadium as Aoyagi starts to put that pressure on Jang, and good use of the footwork by Jang as he pumps out the jabs, circles to keep his back away from the ropes. Jang seems to be okay to stand and trade at least in the first half of this round.
What Aoyagi has done effectively so far, though, with those big shots, even if they haven't connected cleanly, is they've bought respect. They have gotten the respect of Jang, made him think about his defense, being more of a counter fighter here, not setting up opportunities for the takedown.
I don't think Jang likes that calf kick either. He thought about switching stances momentarily. Aoyagi might want to go back to it again, especially because Jang is so heavy on that lead foot when he steps in to throw those shots.
See both fighters there trading jabs to the body. It's a great technique to pull your opponent's guard down, to set up opportunities for big left hooks and overhand rights. Really, those are the bread and butter shots of Aoyagi.
Jang looking for a low kick himself. Comes up with an air ball as Aoyagi looks to attack the body yet again. Oh, good hand combinations inside by Jang. But smart, compact defense from Aoyagi. Oh, big touch right there on the right hand. As we approach the 1 minute mark left in this first round, matches are judged in their entirety, ladies and gentlemen, not round by round. So think of it like one big 15-minute round with a couple of breaks in between as Aoyagi starts to turn up the heat here. Big shots connecting for Aoyagi.
Again, effectively closing the distance with the right hand here, going to the jab. I want to see him use that jab a little bit more compact, small shots, some feints to get inside and then unleash the right hand. Jang, though, continuing to move really well here, flowing into a combination, keeping his back off the ropes, not really looking like he's searching for the takedown yet, Mitch.
Not at all. Hasn't ducked under, hasn't attempted to even shoot a double, which is he's known for, even a single leg. And now might be a good time to get that takedown as we enter kind of the final seconds of this first round. Put that in the bank, but he's okay. Oh, he touches him with his left hand right there. Does Jang. Oh, big uppercuts.
Great combinations there. Aoyagi's hurt here. His feathers are ruffled. Jang so clean, being patient there, throwing a nice calf kick. Like you said, would have been smart possibly to shoot the takedown, score some points with the judges, but he did finish with a nice flurry there at the end.
Those are some big shots that landed in those last 30 seconds for Jang. That uppercut was a beautiful shot there.
Here we see Aoyagi closing the distance with that right hand, so effective, getting a lot of respect from Jang for his power. There are more combinations on the ropes, but Jang here able to attack the body, flow from the body shot, the uppercut, really nice finishing stance, a nice combination from Jang to finish off that round. We saw a lot of power from Aoyagi, but perhaps momentum is moving in Jang's corner, moving into the second. We'll see.
In the first couple combination exchanges, Jang was using straight punches, and the way that Aoyagi shelled up gave him the opportunity to split that guard and go with those uppercuts as we get set for round number 2 here on One Friday Fights. It's the global search for rising world championship talent who can become future world champions. 23 contracts have been given out so far here on One Friday Fights, making superstars at One Championship. Who will enter the roster of the world's greatest strikers? Brian, can't wait to see who gets that contract next, as these two are really slugging it out here as we get going in our second round.
Well, I think as this fight wears on, you know, two contrasting striking styles, but it is slowly going to move more and more in Jang's favor if he continues to use that evasive footwork. And like Jang, oh, nice calf kick there, sending Aoyagi down and following up there along the ropes. Great punches down low.
What a beautiful knee up the middle. Aoyagi was rocked momentarily. Jang has really leveled up his striking. Much more fluid, a lot more relaxed out there, banging with Katsuaki Aoyagi. And the way he's dropping his head down, beautiful timing on that clinch for Jang Seon Gyu.
Jang, great evasive footwork, great counter punching. He's found a chink in the armor, a weak spot here on Aoyagi. That calf of that lead leg, very painful low kicks. Nice left hook there. Catching Aoyagi clean.
That's the second time he's stung him with that left hook. A beautiful check left hook, circles out, rattling the head of Aoyagi. I don't think Aoyagi expected him to be on this type of level with the striking. I think he's told us earlier this week that he expected Jang to grapple with him, and this is a beautiful change and misdirection coming from Jang Seon Gyu, who actually called for a second round submission, planned for a choke in this round, but I think he's feeling himself on the feet, and his confidence just is growing and growing with every combination he lands.
He's doing a great job with the footwork, that loose, light lead hand, popping the jab, getting in and out. Aoyagi, no doubt feeling like he's got to make something big happen, just using big shots to close the distance. Although the payoff can be big, it does lead him open to the counters. Also running a lot of weight on his lead leg, which Jang has attacked effectively with that calf kick.
Pops out the 1-2 as Aoyagi tries to close the distance with a big right hand. On the back foot is Jang evading the shot. That right hand connected as Aoyagi thought about the Superman punch. The jab, the lead hand of Jang is money, Brian.
Clean again. Aoyagi here needs to use some ringmanship. He needs to cut off the ring, put Jang in the corner so he can let those big shots go. But now that lead leg is hurt really bad. It's shutting down his movement. It's putting him more on the defensive. He doesn't want that thing to get in again. Beautiful knee up the middle.
Oh, man, that knee. Just the way that he's shelling up and covering, and the transition to that knee is beautiful for Jang Seon Gyu. Looking sharp early on as Aoyagi looks to close that distance. Can't quite figure out the distance and range yet. And that's not a good sign here as we approach minute number 9 in this 3-round, 15-minute battle.
Yeah, Mitch, Aoyagi's lead leg has to be hurting real bad. So he's got to think about defending that. Does not want to eat another low kick. Jang, though, loose and light, mixing in the front kick. He's mixed in the knees well, feinting, evasive. Aoyagi will commit, and he's looking to be right there with the counter left hook. Beautiful right hand, and then just getting back again out of range. Making Aoyagi swing for the fences and just hit nothing.
That jab's also coming from his pocket, right? He's keeping that lead hand down every once in a while, and then he's just popping it out there. So it's hard for Aoyagi to really get a beat on that lead hand.
Yeah, Aoyagi needing to find a more effective way to close the distance besides lunging in with big shots. More effectively cut off the ring. Jang just is flowing. He's in a rhythm now, controlling the distance superbly.
That leg kick hurt him too. Aoyagi has got a flat tire and is not moving well on that lead leg, courtesy of Jang Seon Gyu, and those beautiful leg kicks right to the calf. The hands are looking so sharp, but I really like the way he is getting Aoyagi to shell up and then fire off those knees, Brian.
Let's take another look at some of this great action. There, very heavy low kick to the calf of Aoyagi, following up with the knee. Here, short, tight combinations, again flowing to the knee. Jang doing a great job of never overcommitting. There, the counter left hook as Aoyagi overcommitted on the right hand. These knees up the middle, great shot selection and balance. Jang just really finding a flow there in the second round. It's going to be interesting to see what Aoyagi can do here in the third, because he's got to make something big happen, Mitch.
I'm impressed with the striking of Jang Seon Gyu, but man, I'm impressed with the chin of Aoyagi. He is taking some big shots and continue to come forward. Here we go, third and final round. These two are competing for a potential $100,000 contract. And by the way these guys are going at it, you'd think that contract is dangling above the ring right now, because Aoyagi is starting to turn it on. He is definitely behind in the scorecards and needs to do something big in this last round.
He's doing a great job of turning up the pressure, mixing up his shots. This is some of the best striking we've seen from him. He is now attacking with a calf kick of his own, throwing the left and the right hand to the body, following up, putting his opponent on the ropes, applying the pressure that he needs to. Now they're back in the center of the ring, and this is really where Jang has been shining in this fight.
Third and final round. The match will be judged in its entirety, not round by round. And Aoyagi is definitely behind in the count, so he needs to do something big. But when Jang Seon Gyu is going forward, Brian, he is a mess, and he hurt for the fucking shot. And immediately, Mohammed Sulaiman jumps in and stops the contest. What a shot for Jang Seon Gyu.
We saw glimmers of a great striking skill set in Jang's first fight. He went to the ground a lot on that fight as well, so we didn't see that much of it majority of this fight, but it really was the precision, the timing of Jang Seon Gyu here at the end that just ended up overwhelming Katsuaki Aoyagi, the fighter from Korea, displaying an incredible skill set here on his feet. Great striking.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 7 seconds in the third and final round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Jang Seon Gyu.
Jang Seon Gyu taking out the very tough, very sharp Katsuaki Aoyagi, meeting him at his game on the feet. Jang Seon Gyu, great footwork, great distance control, great boxing.
Jang Seon Gyu, what a tremendous striking performance. You told us earlier this week that you were going to take him down and choke him out in the second round, but your striking was so sharp. How good does it feel to get a big win like that here on One Friday Fights 100?
네. 장 선수님, 저번에 저희한테 2라운드 이내에 TKO, KO도 이기겠다고 하셨는데 오늘은 소감이 어떻습니까?
원래 2라운드 때 초크로 이기려고 했는데 상대가 복싱을 잘해서 복싱으로 이기려고 타격했습니다.
Yes, because the opponent, he said that he gonna win KO in the second round, and he was really strong opponent, so he finally did it.
Yes, you finally did do it. You got a huge knockout victory. You also got 350,000 baht from the boss, Chatri Sinyatong. Translate for me.
축하드립니다. 차트리 대표님이 오늘은 보너스 상금을 태국 바트로 35만!
감사합니다. 그리고 저희 최세영 원장님 진짜 저 하나 때문에 헌신하고 시간 많이 도와줬습니다. 그리고 우리 팀 성관이 근희, 우진이, 준성이 형, 의철이 형, 민태기 형 감사합니다.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Yes, for this.
Kamsahamnida. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your winner, Jang Seon Gyu.
Jang Seon Gyu picking up the win, his second in a row, and the bonus. Let's take another look at just this clinic here from Jang Seon Gyu with the hands, the right hand in the body, the left hook.